building. Okay. Good evening. Good evening out there in the world. Good morning to some folks out there who are just waking up. Thank you for checking out the podcast. PodGASt, let me say it correctly. PodGASt. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted from the them regular podcasts you see out there.
We're not even a podcast.
We ain't. We's a show. You know what I'm saying?
TV show.
You're gonna
on YouTube.
Get that. Yeah, there you go. Right, with TV show that
what's it, Lou?
We have antics.
Lou got the official title. What's the official title, Lou?
I don't know, but you guys are sounding a lot like Leo when you guys say it like that.
Hey,
that's what we're going for.
Hey, there you go. We sound like execs.
We're gonna incorporate ourselves, right, Vic?
Yeah, there you go. We're gonna LLC it. PodGASt, the LLC it.
Sure.
Nah, but yeah, man. Here we are for this brand new episode. We almost close to closing out 2022. You know what I'm saying? We're almost closing out our first season, right? Right, Steez?
Yes.
And we got actually someone special here today. You know what I'm saying?
Guest
our second guest. You know what I'm saying? This dude right here, let me just say, like, he's the next, like, super heavyweight mixed martial arts champion of the city of Newark. Nah. Yo, big ups. We gotta show love where love is due, and big ups to our second guest here. You know what I'm saying, Michael Andrade. You know what I'm saying? So it's our cousin.
You
we brought
to
up
put his
today.
whole government.
No, we gotta give him that respect, man.
You know what I'm saying? What do you go by?
Yeah, you got a nickname?
Introduce yourself a little bit. Then
no, definitely. No, it's a good introduction, bro.
No.
It's good to see you guys, bro.
Thank you, man. It's a pleasure to have you here, man.
Yeah,
thank you for real.
Inviting me, asking me some questions and shit. But no, Michael doesn't matter. Depends family. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, I don't do mixed martial arts. I like dabble in it, just to have a little bit of self-defense and stuff. But I do Brazilian Jiu Jitsu.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. School us on that, man. How long you been doing that, bro?
So I've been doing it on and off for like 5 years. Yeah.
What got you jumping into that? What was it?
Just life goals, bro. I remember 20. I had 4 goals before I turned 25. One of them was to finish college, which I did. One was to start Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, which I did. One was to own a motorcycle, got the motorcycle, and then own a gun, but legal issues, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't do that one. But I got 3 out of 4, so.
Yo, that's
not bad.
That ain't bad at all, bro.
75% success.
There you go, man. Yeah. He's still swinging, making home runs, bro.
Hell yeah.
But that's dope, like, to have that as one of your goals in mind, like just a challenge for yourself. Like,
bro.
Watching you grow up, you know what I'm saying? I always seen you as just like the chill back, comical type, you know what I'm saying? And
I thought that was Christian more or less.
Nah, I mean, Christian, he actually became really funny, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, seeing y'all all grow up, you know what I'm saying? I always felt like, you know what I'm saying, you was just in your own thing, you know what I'm saying? And just to see you, like, develop yourself, in your health and in your mindset and like getting into this type of stuff. I mean, recently you just had a match, right?
Yeah. So
what was that about?
How does that work, Mike? Like, cause you had what are you, like a pro Brazilian Jiu Jitsu fighter now? Or was you like still like amateur? How does that work?
Like there's like a belt system.
Do you sign yourself up for a league or like?
No. So what happens is so Jiu Jitsu is like it's growing in popularity, right? Start off with the Gracie family. I don't know if you guys know who the Gracie family is.
School us.
Yeah, so I forgot Helio Gracie. So we're going back to like 1950, 1940s. So jiu-jitsu actually started in Japan, right? Hence the name jiu-jitsu, right? Brazilian jiu-jitsu means gentle art, the gentle art, right?
Okay.
Jiu-jitsu is all about submission without hurting your opponent. It's all joint locks. Obviously, we choke people out, put them to sleep, and stuff like that.
Sounds like
fun. Yeah. But and we'll get into that later. How
you gonna show us some moves? I mean,
yeah, I can show you a little.
You can try it all on John.
Yeah, I got you. If you need a good night's sleep, I got you, bro. No, but like it's just something that I feel it's more of a lifestyle. It's not something where you just pick up and you kind of learn it. You become a better person when you do it, right? As all martial arts do, right? Not just jiu-jitsu, karate, Muay Thai, all those stuff out there. But
I'm saying, what way would you say that you become a better person? Like in what aspect?
It's like a discipline, right?
Yeah,
discipline
you become more disciplined, bro.
Nice.
You become very confident in yourself and your abilities. And just restraint, bro. Restraint.
Like
you should be at the supermarket with
cocky as hell, like slapping boxes.
No,
and
so that's
catching them at the same time.
So
like I wish somebody would try me in the supermarket right now.
No. Like, and like you know how we grew up, right? We all grew up in a bad area, so you gotta put on that front, like you're tough, because if not, you're gonna get taken advantage of, right? Now, we have our little insecurities here and there, right? But we still gotta put on that persona, like we're a tough guy, right? So when I first started, bro, I had that hood mentality, right? You walk inside and you're like, I ain't gonna let none of these bitches fuck me up. Bro, my first time I rolled was with a 5'4" Asian guy. Probably 120 pounds soaking wet.
He submitted you?
Submitted me multiple times in 5 minutes, bro.
Did he do
like
jiu-jitsu on
the whole nine. And that's what made me fall in love with it, because I walked in and I was like, I'm gonna impose my will on all these motherfuckers, right? Even the woman was tapping me out, bro. On some crazy shit. I was walking, I was like, what the fuck?
Wow.
And it made me feel so humbled, right? Like, where you just go somewhere.
It brought you back down.
Yeah. It kind of reduces your level of ego. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I just fell in love with it, bro.
Oh, wow.
Like, I just.
So what would you say?
Going.
Would you say this was like a classic 1990s martial arts story where you was just like the badass walking into school, like fuck down from Jersey, Irvington, fuck you bitches, this, that, and third. Then some crazy Asian dude just came in and just did some 2-3 steps and got you down, and you were like, I can't believe it. And you had like a life moment.
Like,
and
it was like the Karate Kid.
You came back the next day like, teach me, master.
No, but for real, it was just like that. Just like that, bro. Just like that. Yeah. And I try to encourage people to like come to my school, right? Not even for marketing purposes. It's more of like a lifestyle change, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like after I started jiu-jitsu, I had a motorcycle accident like a few weeks after, and I still kept going, bro. Because I loved it so much. I was going twice a day. And I remember I had hurt my neck. I had like 2 herniated discs. I messed up my hip and my elbow. Yeah, bro. So I stopped going for like 8 months. And then I remember this girl that I was dating at the time, we had broken up. And you know how that like mental fog you have after a relationship. Yeah. So I was at work one day and I'm like, damn, like I need something to take this fucking like, fog away. So I hit up my instructor and I was like, yo, you know what it is? And he was like, yeah, what's up?
He came in like Mr. Miyagi and
shit, bro,
like,
for real, man.
Start clapping his hands together like,
He said start paying some fences.
On some real shit though, bro, like it teaches you a lot about life. Like it teaches you that it's a different type of physicality that comes with it. Like when you have like a grown ass man, it sounds gay as fuck, but when you have a grown ass man on top of you, like
thank you for putting that up.
Like holding you down and about to choke you, like it relates to life, because life is not easy, right? Life has unexpected blows that just come out of nowhere, right?
Were you underage when this happened?
No.
I'm just saying, because since you brought the thing up, I wanted to clarify certain legalities and the nature of your injury. I wanted to help you out and support it. So would you say that basically jiu-jitsu helped you develop, like you said, it made you a better person, a better version of yourself, but would you say it helped you through the injuries? Like you called your sensei up, you had him, did he go through through therapy in a sense with him and getting yourself better? Like, do you still feel the injuries from that?
Yeah. Martial arts is all about, it comes with the territory, right? You're always going to be injured. I got injuries on me right now. Like I dislocated my pinky like a few weeks ago.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But it
and he still fought
shows
like that.
Yeah, I fought like that, bro.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah. I have the video, by the way, if you want me to show.
Was it at the fight or before it?
No, it was before it. It
wasn't like walking into the fight, right?
No.
That would be fucked up.
No, because like dude, we train hard, man. And you know what makes me so proud?
Yeah.
That it's a Puerto Rican guy, the coach, right? And you're Puerto Rican, bro. You're my cousin and family. So like that type of mentality, like that Boricua, like toughness, like that shit just inspires me, bro. Like the dude is he's just he's a nice guy when you get to know him. Even before you get to know him, he's rough around the edges, but and like deep down he cares, and that's what makes me want to show up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who actually cares about me.
He actually doesn't give up on you, still pushes you, but he's just hard. He's hard on it. It's like, I dig it. I dig that all the way. I know what that's like, and just the continuing to be a part of that and to like not give up on that kind of helps. You know what I'm saying? Like you and yourself to become that toughness in a way, right? Yeah. Because like I would think like if you was to train somebody, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't have that kind of character in you too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because even though you're still a humble dude, you got a caring, I guess you got caring spirit, but you're still gonna be tough on them and let them know that they got to keep pushing through, and you're not gonna give up on them and I guess condone their weaknesses and stuff. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
And that's dope, man. How did this this matchup you had? What was that? The Robert Treat, right?
Yeah, nice.
Yo, that's dope, bro.
Before we get there, Mike, how'd you even cause are you like a pro-am Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, or are you like you're not? They don't have like a professional league or nothing like that, right? So how does that work?
Yeah, so like I said, Jiu Jitsu is on the rise, not just in America and this state. It's actually like international. Like the biggest name is Jiu Jitsu right now. He's from New Jersey, bro. The biggest name, like this guy's undefeated. This guy just knocks like Brazilians from fucking South America. Like this dude is running through everybody. His name is Ryan Gordon. Check him out. Okay, fucking nasty.
I have. I don't know if you're interested in it. I have the website for where you train.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't know if you want to
Momentum BJJ under Julio Galarza.
Yeah. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The guy is actually really cool.
Yeah, Julio's an amazing human being, man.
Yeah, and I also have the video too.
If you guys want to come and check it out, give him a call.
Dope. Where's that at?
It's in Nutley. Okay. You know who goes there?
Who that?
Mitchie.
Yeah.
Mitchie and Jay. Yeah, bro. Every time I go in there, it's cool. Nice to see like my family go in there, bro. Like it's beautiful. And then I was talking to Christian, like he's gonna put him in there as soon as he's old enough.
Yeah, they love it, man.
Bro. They fucking love it, man.
They're doing their thing too. They little matches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What was the name of that guy that you said? Ryan.
Ryan Gordon. Ryan Gordon.
Yeah, Mitchie gonna be a problem too.
Yo, she's gonna be a beast,
Mitchie is good.
She's gonna be a problem.
Yo, I can tell. I can see it in her, bro. She's got like this. She's got like this, this face on her. That's like, yo, she's sweet, but like say the wrong thing, she's gonna be like, boop, bop.
Yo, I just feel like I don't know. I believe a lot in like spirit. Like you're into it, spirituality and like our roots. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Latinos are warriors, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man.
Like we just have that spark in us, right? Yeah. And my coach is funny because I train hard. I train very hard. I train a few times a week when I can. Like right now, it's just a lot going on in my life, so I haven't been in like a week. Mm-hmm. But I live it, bro. Like. And he said it when I got promoted. I actually got promoted to purple belt a few days ago.
Oh, nice. Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
So, like he said it like, dude, I'm driving to work and I'm thinking about jiu-jitsu, right? I'm at work and I'm like, yo, this relates to like I'm just constantly thinking about it, right? Mm-hmm. And then it just comes from our spirit, bro. I feel like. Like go back to Ecuadorian history, even like Puerto Rican history. Like we were people, but at one point we were being taken advantage of. So that like I feel like in our DNA we just have it. Yeah. You know,
we have this energy of resistance within us, and there's roots, there's deep roots in our DNA. Our DNA is constructed in that way that we unlock some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? And each of us has warrior abilities in just different aspects. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some more physical, some mental, some spiritual, and some even emotional. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And even the medicine man is a warrior in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because they take you through the spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? And that all is in our roots. And it's like when you awaken that in the modern day. Yeah. You feel grounded. Like jiu-jitsu sounds like it has you really grounded. Like if you was to really go through some dark times, like jiu-jitsu would probably really bring you back towards light and feel the balance. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it teaches you too. I'm pretty sure the fundamentals itself is related along with martial arts principles. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that is spiritual. A lot of that's dealing with the chi and dealing with inner balance, inner peace. And if you're more humbled, you're actually I understand where the confidence comes from. You know what I'm saying? Like
you like Bruce Lee.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
just mad humble,
like you know you're gonna dodge the bullet and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or catch it with your teeth like Leroy and some shit. But you know, I mean, that's dope because you know, I think that's something like when I look at youth growing up, right? Like in my life, like you know, it was a tough time coming up. You know what I'm saying, with a single mother and stuff like that, and trying to deal with Pop Dukes and their issues and stuff like that. But trying to find structure, right?
Yeah.
I knew there was structure in my life when I was younger, when I was going to a Catholic school, and I was like following a certain way of life, and I was thinking in a certain way, and I had certain principles and pillars that I had. So there was a structure there. There was a foundation that I understood and resonated with. But as I grew older and I started to connect into my surrounding communities, it started to change. You know what I'm saying? It was hard to relate with folks. So then when I got into martial arts younger, and, you know, my high school years, like I think it was like actually between 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, you know what I'm saying, doing martial arts out of Essex County College, at all places. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You know, my brother did it for a bit too, you know what I'm saying? And I was there for a while. And it was like, yo, there was a type of discipline, inner discipline that I kind of still embody today because I deal with meditation and, you know, spiritual stuff.
Oh, you do that too?
Oh, yeah, it's big. Nice. It's a powerful thing, you know what I'm saying? Because it helps for anybody out there dealing with mental health issues and dealing with like PTSD and dealing with anxiety and stuff like that. You know, I highly recommend meditation. I highly recommend doing a lot of inner working. Yeah. And you know, things like jiu-jitsu, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, you know, those things help you work through that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because in order for you to really follow this way of life, like you got to get through the BS and really adopt these certain things into your life.
Yeah. But speaking of mental health issues and unwinding and all that type of stuff, Mike, when do you indulge in our greenery? Our treatery, our weedery.
So it's funny you say that.
How does that work for a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist such as yourself?
So there's actually a jiu-jitsu competition. It's called rolling something, where cash prize is actually a shitload of weed and cash.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, I might be your corner man for that
bro,
day.
It's pretty dope.
If you want, I could dress up and be the mascot for you too.
Word.
And I'll be like, we'll
you
make
cheer?
a whole thing up. Everything, bro.
He's gonna have a routine.
I'm gonna have a whole routine, do a whole choreograph thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but like I used to. Not for training purposes. It's just because I had very hard trouble sleeping.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm like an undiagnosed ADHD or something like that. So I work on a higher level mentally and physically than most people. I know that for sure now. I work 7 days a week. I never get tired. I barely sleep. So it's like constantly working, right?
Yeah.
Now, I know that for me to get good sleep, I have to exhaust myself, but I did at one point, you know, smoke a little here and there, but I got my CDL now, so I can't smoke.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't knock that.
Yeah, and I actually drug test people, so I can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's nice, man.
Yeah.
You hear that? He does drug tests, you know,
Yeah.
throw it out there to y'all. You know, so what you doing, like $25 you heard it here on the PodGASt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mike.
10% to the PodGASt. Whoever checks out Mike gets they drug test for their CDLs.
No, I just you know, I right now I just can't. I have enough I guess control and restraint. That's that restraint that comes with the jiu-jitsu, right? I have enough restraint to, you know, just cut out of my life when I need to.
That's cool.
Not to say that I don't enjoy it, but like,
you
know, it's medicine, bro. To me, it's medicine.
Exactly.
It's medicine.
There's a time and a place for it. And
that's respectable.
Yeah, because I rock out with that with most like psychedelic joints. You know what I'm saying? They're medicine. You know what I'm saying? And they help you through things. And like marijuana, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I abuse it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there was a time where I was just nutso burning like, you know, exceedingly too much a day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For no reason. But now it's like, I burn it. I'm burn every day, but I'm gonna burn when I need to.
I cut down.
Keep my balance. Yeah.
I smoke smaller papers now.
Yeah. Oh, see,
I smoke smaller papers.
Hey, he does.
I mean, there is a point. Like my background is medicine, right? So I studied psychology and all that stuff. So like, there is a point where people abuse it, right?
Yeah.
Just like alcohol, people get drunk every day. Like that's not normal. You shouldn't be getting high every single day. unless it's for medical purposes, right?
Mm-hmm.
At one point, you got to be honest with yourself. Like, what am I running away from that I have to get high every day? And nothing against if you guys smoke every day. No. I'm not saying that
because it makes a lot of sense.
People have different pains and they soothe that pain whichever way they feel comfortable. But you know, to me, like I said, spirituality, and I started getting into it. A lot of philosophical thoughts and stuff like that once I started doing jiu-jitsu. For me, marijuana is not something that should be seen as negative.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Even the psychedelic drugs, I read up a little bit on that. There's been mental patients who've reached the level of healing from psychedelic drugs.
Yeah.
But
it has to be guided.
It has to be guided.
You know what I'm saying?
It has to be guided.
That's just
do
it off the back.
Yeah, if you're doing acid for the fun of it, that's not healing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but you know, I have the same view as you do, probably.
Yeah. I'm really myself. I find myself very open and relatable in many circles. You know what I'm saying? Because I dig it. You know what I'm saying? I dig it. Like, a lot of things actually correlate with one another. It's like the flower of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all going to either be family or friends or in some way, shape, or form, family or friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all going to correlate. And it's just that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how I look at life. You know what I'm saying? But yo, real quick before we jump into other stuff, man, I want to hear about this fight, bro.
Oh yeah,
I want to hear about this fight.
He didn't even tell us even how he got it. Okay,
yo.
so inside the fight,
so
how he signed up.
Bro, did you have like
going off on tangents?
Was there like fireworks from you walking in, like
yeah, it was,
had
bro.
music and everything?
It was online. It was a streaming service. I have the video if you guys want to watch it.
Too.
Yeah. So the way it works is pretty much so there's federations, right? You got the NJBJJF, which is New Jersey Brazilian Jiu Jitsu Federation. Then you got IBJJF, which is International. So there's a bunch of federations,
Shout
a bunch of
big ups to them.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of BJs going on. Just throw it out there. Just gotta throw it out there.
There's a bunch of federations that you can compete. Now, there's two forms of jiu-jitsu, right? There's no gi, which is a gi is the uniform you wear.
Okay.
Right. It's the top and bottom with your belt around your waist. That's its own kind of entity. So you can compete at Worlds with gi, which is what I do. Right. Now you have jiu-jitsu taking off like a trajectory towards like sport, self-defense type thing where you don't use the uniform, because when are you actually going to use the uniform in a street fight? You know what I'm saying? So that's another portion. So it's no gi and gi. So I
no
chose
gi is the one that
it's just spats.
That's more practical.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more practical. Exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
The gi I like better because I just have more control over people.
You could pull them from their
Yeah,
shirt.
Exactly. And then I like what I did, how I won that fight. So it's called the super fight.
Okay.
The way it's called, the reason it's called super fight is just it's two people, and the attention is more on those two people.
Okay.
People pay for tickets, and then you actually get to pay a percentage of the ticket sales. So in a sense, it's like pro, but not really, because the pro athlete gets paid, right? Doesn't matter the money, you just get paid.
Yeah.
I was at school one day. And this is where this like everything comes back to what jiu-jitsu teaches me and what the teachings are, what I think jiu-jitsu is about. I'm big on like self-motivation and self-reliance, right? So I was reading a book called You Can't Beat Me, You Can't Break Me by Goggins. David Goggins. David Goggins. He's a ex-vet, fucking crazy guy. So my boy, he was doing it. He's all about these competitions. So he texted me. He was just like, yo, you should get on it. Like, you're pretty good. I'm sure you're going to win. Just get on it. And I was scared. I was just nervous about it. I didn't want to. It would be my first time on a stage where, cameras, lights, everybody's
everybody
watching
got the
me.
attention.
Yeah. So like, I don't like that shit. I don't like being like the center of attention, right? Thought about it, and then I was reading the book at work one day, and then one of the lines was, you should always do things that make you scared. Not even like a second later, I get a text from my boy. He was just like, yo, do this shit, bro. And then I looked at the book, I looked at the text, and I was like,
there you go, the universe, bro.
Yeah,
that's
fuck
the way
it.
The universe
yeah,
works,
exactly, bro. And that comes back to spirituality and all that shit. So like, I was like, fuck it. I went online, and then you actually have to like apply. They have to like like authorize you to come to their shit.
Yeah, so not just any Joe Schmo.
Yeah.
You can't be like, you can't be Jake Paul just because you have a following. I have a following. I'm gonna go get a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu Federation.
Yeah, because remember, this is a show. It's a super fight. They want people to actually buy tickets. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They want people to watch. They charge per stream.
You make based off how many tickets your ticket sales.
Yeah, and I was joking around.
So you're like an OnlyFans girl.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Pretty much.
Be careful because Steez is a certified e-pimp.
Yo, man. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna get some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys on my
shit. There you go, man. He gonna have a group of y'all together and shit.
Come on, let's promote these fights. Let's get some bread in your pocket.
Let's do this, yo.
Yeah,
you know, not for nothing though. Like getting to know that, and it's great to know that, you know. And I kind of feel bad, you know what I'm saying, because I was hoping to make it that day too, you know what I'm saying, and totally like I learned the day before.
Yeah,
that
don't feel
you were
bad,
gonna
bro.
have it, and I was just like, yo, I would have bought. I was ready to buy tickets with Mom Dukes.
Oh yeah.
And then Mom Dukes like, yeah, I was thinking about going, da 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 da, and then she forgot too, and I was like, shit. And then I think I hit you up, right, Steez, or who was it, Lou? Which one of y'all hit up? I forgot. No. Yeah, I know I talked to you about it. You said you couldn't go. I forgot who I hit up, and I was just like, fuck.
Yeah, but like,
shit, I was late.
Mike
man.
explained it.
But now that I know that you could make some money, I'm like, shit, man, I fucked your hustle up.
No, like this is the way I justified it in my mind. I was like, yo, if I'm gonna get paid off of it, like, you know, my girl's my biggest supporter. It's not even my parents. Sometimes they were in Ecuador at the time, and I told them the night before, I'm like, hey, listen, tomorrow I'm competing. And they're like, oh, you're gonna do that because they don't like me doing that shit.
They don't support it.
No, because I actually I got caught in a choke in front of my mom, and she almost started crying, bro. Because like, you know, it's your kid. Yeah. So
that was like the first.
No, bro.
You got out of it?
I saw her feet. I'm like, Mom ain't raised no quitter.
There you go. It was a Rocky moment.
Yeah,
you got back up.
Oh, wow.
No, but
talking about.
Yeah, bro.
Word.
Like it's just a beautiful art. But
And
the way I justified it in my
I don't
mind.
think your mom thinks it's beautiful.
No, she won't go.
She hates it. Yeah.
After
but I'm saying that after you won, what did she say? What did they say?
I texted her. I texted the group chat because we have like a family group chat, and I was just like, "Yo, I won." And then they were like, "Oh shit!" Because like I said, I don't like that tension. I just did it to prove to myself that things can be done, no matter if I'm scared. Right? I could take that step, and challenge myself.
Mm-hmm.
To come to that next level, dope. Right? Yeah. So like, my coach said, he was just like, "Yo, just fucking do it." And then actually, what happened was I was training. I was on and off if I was gonna do it or not. So the day I choose to fucking do it, I click send. I go to class. I dislocate my goddamn pinky, bro.
Wow.
I'm like, fuck, like, dude, do I fucking do this shit? I went up to my coach. I'm like, yo, bro, I dislocated my pinky. He's like, oh shit. He's like, what do you think? And I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's gonna heal. So I was still training, taping that shit up, fucking like stepping half like sideways and shit because it hurt so bad.
Oh man.
And then I went to class one day, and then I was just like, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna compete. He's like, yo, it's all right if you don't. And I was like, all right. So I remember it was kind of like unorganized the way they did it. I said 195, right? Because I try to stay.
They do weight classes too?
Yeah,
I would assume.
Yeah,
right?
I try to stay 10 pounds within my weight class just in case I get a fight or something. Like I could do it. You know, I don't go home and like Patty Pimble that shit and just get fat as hell, right? No, for real, I don't, because I don't like that. I'm very healthy. I like my nutrition is very important to me. I'm very big on like health.
That's great.
Yeah.
You be eating quinoa and shit?
I mean, that's not my go-to, but I that's a superfood that's taken advantage of. But like, we'll get to that part. No, it's just it became a superfood, blah blah. But no, like I try to stay within 10 pounds of my competing weight, which is 185.
Okay.
So I hit the guy up. I remember I had ate a ton of fucking food, and then the guy hits me back up. He's like 192. Right, and I was at 198.
Damn.
So I look at the scale. I hit on my coach, and I'm just like, bro, I'm at 198 right now. This dude needs me to get to 192. And then he's like, you want to do it? I'm like, fuck it. So I ain't eat the whole day. I drank 2 bottles of water. I ain't eat the whole fucking day.
The day of the fight?
The day before the fight.
Okay,
right.
Okay.
I go to class. I train. I fucking lost like 10 pounds in one day, bro. Damn. I made that shit at 187.
Damn.
Bro, I just started fucking eating the day of, bro, and I got there. The guy was a nice ass guy. He was like I don't know, maybe in his 30s, because it's age groups too.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you can't put like a 20-year-old versus a 40-year-old. They're just not
Yeah,
gonna mesh,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not gonna rock.
yeah.
He gonna
Yeah.
drop his ass.
They hit me up, and then fucking he was just like, yo, you got to fight. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I Facebooked him, couldn't find him. I Instagrammed him, and I couldn't find the guy.
Wow.
And then I get there, and for me, for my weight class, like I'm a stubby guy, you know, like I'm short but I'm wide. So I get there, it's this fucking like 6'2" dude, tall as shit. And then, you know, the good thing about me is that, again, jiu-jitsu, like it teaches you how to control your mind, because your mind is your greatest asset, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Physicality to me is like,
oh yeah.
you know,
Mind
so
is the most powerful
the
tool,
mind
man.
is the most powerful tool you have, bro. So like at my school, like we have guys that compete and stuff, and you know, I get nervous. You're not human if you don't get nervous before a fight, right? But I'm able to control the thoughts. That's the difference that I have. So like, I went up there, I did my thing, I won, and then I came off, and I was just like, yo, that was a fucking beautiful experience. Like now I have a video that I can show my children.
There you go.
Right? I have the experience of knowing that I can take that challenge and step up and fucking come out victorious, right?
That's dope.
And then now I know that, like, you know, my friends, nothing against you guys. It was last minute as fuck,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
If you want to come, thank you. I appreciate that. If you want to come, thank you too. I knew I was going to make $8 off that competition because my girl came, right? Because you get 20%. So I got my $8, and that's the way I justified it. I was like, yo, I'm getting paid $8 to compete.
Hey,
And then
fuck it, bro.
I just fucking got up there. I was like, got off. I'm like, yo, I got $8. I got myself a burger.
Hey,
And I
there
just
you go,
fucking
bro.
like, that's the way I
He got himself
justified
a
it,
carton
bro.
of
There you
eggs.
go.
Yeah, yeah, not even. That's just $16 now. But yeah,
That's
man,
crazy.
it's just the power of the mind, bro. And like, I'm just constantly learning. I just love learning.
That's great. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
beautiful to hear, man. I mean, yo, I
Yeah.
think you know, you continue with the same mindset, you know what I'm saying, forward, and always keep, you know, challenging yourself, man. I think everybody should want to challenge themselves. I feel like we're at a time right now, and this is interesting. Like I've noticed this a lot on social media. I think more so right before the pandemic, throughout the pandemic, and I'm seeing a lot of people going through like transformation, right, and dealing with a lot of, you know, facing a lot of things about themselves. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen a lot of trappers come out of the pandemic.
Yo, a lot of trappers.
That's a story for another story.
No, but you know, even bringing up that right there, like, yo, that's the truth. Like, a lot of people were able to create things and start using their, you know, their mind as the powerful tool, right? And started saying like, yo, fuck that, I gotta make money, I gotta keep doing my thing, I gotta make something happen. If I'm not working, I gotta create something.
Yeah.
And that's what people started doing. People got real new hustles and started pushing forward. And you know, you see that, and that was a transformation in itself, because you have people who were decades in the medical field, decades in transportation and trucks and stuff like that, or working decades in factories or in the piers and stuff like that, who all either open up restaurants, open up delis, that created their own little manufacturing business, or arts and stuff like that. And they said, man, half that, I'm doing this. This is where it's at.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a beautiful thing. And I think like that is a challenge. The pandemic was a serious challenge for all of us, all across the world. And it's important that we face that challenge head on and want to overcome it, not allow it to mow us over, right? And I think, you know, it's difficult to say for a lot of folks who lost loved ones through this shit, you know what I'm saying? And who are still losing loved ones through this shit. But like, yo, you gotta, you know, I'm a spiritual person. You know, death is an extension of life. You know what I'm saying? It's into something else that we are not experiencing right now, because this is the frequency we're living in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like to me, it's like, yo, you gotta learn how to not mourn, celebrate, and use the pain for strength to push forward.
That's the
and
way
live
I think,
life.
too.
Live life, man, and enjoy it and challenge yourself. Like, you know, I go through challenges. I go through challenges every year.
Yeah.
And every year I try to overcome those challenges in whatever way I can. And those that I fail, I gotta accept that. You know, y'all fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But I got to pick up and keep pushing, because it is still, you know, something that needs to get done, because nobody else is going to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of mentality you got to have. And
Self-reliance.
Yeah, you gotta have to. And thinking about Latinos based, like, yo, the resistance. You got to build the resistance within yourself too, against those out, you know, those things from, you know, outside that are affecting you internally. You know, those things that are internally bringing, you know, holding you down. You got to break those chains, those mental chains, and keep pushing forward. So you know, definitely. Like, you know, I dig that, and that's the discipline through discipline.
Yeah,
and find some form of. I think my great message to folks would be like to find some form of discipline. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't find that you vibrate with, like, create your own discipline. Something that helps you develop you.
Yep.
And I think if, you know, that's in the arts, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, some cats like to MC, some cats like to do woodwork, you know what I'm saying? Some cats like to paint, you know what I'm saying, and draw. You know, whatever you do, like, do the best of it. You know what I'm saying? And make it happen.
Yeah, we're definitely.
You know?
I mean, look at you guys. You guys started a podcast.
Cho, this is
it's
the
not
seed,
a podcast,
bro.
it's a TV show.
It's a TV show. Yeah.
It's a show with visuals.
Yeah.
But this is.
But no, some real shit. Like, even you guys are creative too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not think this is going anywhere, but there's somebody like, hey, listen.
Nah, I think this is going somewhere.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
I'm just saying, like, figuratively speaking.
It's
you know,
definitely
like,
making it somewhere.
No,
I mean,
like,
but this was a seed planted by you know, Steez right here, and it was like, yo, let's make it happen. Let's water it.
Yeah.
Let's water it. Let's give it sunlight. Let's nurture it. Let's see where it goes.
I mean, I don't want to say I'm the Steve Jobs of this whole operation.
hey, but you know, you're the cacique of it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, now we all integral parts. You know, me for the idea, Vic for being, you know, a nice energy to add to it. You know, and Lou back there for having this
the engineering work, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the one who maintains the nest.
You guys are sitting in one of those things that you were talking about, like, came as a result from the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a perfect example.
Yeah.
You're right.
So none of this would have happened if the pandemic didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's facts right there. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What's it called? The great. It had a name. The great
reset.
The great reset.
Reset.
It was a reset. Yeah.
Because so many people realized that they were just
or is it like
being a part of the system. They were just going to work and.
Hey Lou.
Yo.
What was the nickname you gave it that day?
He said, Luke.
What name?
What was you gave it a nickname? You know, you gave the pandemic a nickname. What he called it? The pandy.
The pandy.
The pandy.
Yeah, but I've been calling that for a while.
Yo, you know what? I could see that. I could see that with. I don't know why. Visualize this, guys. I could see that with like a Playboy bunny that wearing a mask, and under it just says pandy. Yeah, you can make your own like.
We're the pandy
like
droppers.
Sex wear and just call it the pandies.
He said the pandy droppers.
Yo, you heard it here first. Copywritten on the podcast.
Yo, make a shirt.
Yo, the pandy droppers.
Vic,
yo,
that's not a bad idea.
Yo, whoever can make a shirt for us, man, let us know, man. The pandy droppers.
I have the video up, but the entire video is about I forget. It's like 5 minutes long.
But like, you gotta let me explain that video because it looks hella gay. I'm just on the dude.
I'm saying we could just like stream through it real quick.
Yeah. So I'll play it. And then Mike will give commentary as to what's going on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, can we do like voiceovers in the beginning? Like Steez can do like do like Mike's part, and I could be coming in like the other guy.
Hold on.
Yo. No, don't do that.
All right, hold on. So it's right here. But there's already commentary on here.
Oh, why he's skipping around like that?
Yo, what the fuck's wrong with this nigga?
Oh, that's Mike right there.
This guy. Hey, there you go. Right, that's a Dominican. Hey, there you go. Oh, so this is a blue belt right here?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all both blue belt.
Junior, you can mute it so
okay.
the guy doesn't. Yeah. So, as you can see, I'm trying to stay calm. You know what I'm saying? Just controlling my mind right there.
He waved to his fans.
Dude, he looked like a U.S. sergeant, bro.
Hey, babe.
Hey, yo.
Look at the size difference.
Yo.
Yeah.
This dude look like Balrock.
Yo, he look like an Army Ranger, bro.
Look at what the
Mike
fuck
grabbed
is you
him,
doing, bro? Now you cheating. Mike, you cheating, Mike. I don't know.
Oh, wait. No, yeah.
Oh.
So it doesn't look like much, right? But it's a lot of technique
that
involved.
Dude's face is turning red, bro. I don't know if it's the light chandelier or if it's just him. Yo, you should have just picked him up and body slammed him right there, like bang.
People were doing that.
I don't think you could do that in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu.
Yeah, you can.
You can slam him, like pick him up
on certain
right there. Like if you was to pick him up by his gi and just drop him.
Yeah,
boom!
You can.
Hey, yo, why the referee look like old boy from Guardians of the Galaxy?
So the one thing that I did notice from when I went to Mike's fight,
he got Chris Pratt referee.
Mike has his coach on the side, calling out what he thinks is best to do. And the good thing about it's not cheating, it's allowed.
Well, he's not cheating, but I'm just saying, like, your old boy can hear you saying it though.
Where's old boy?
Like, oh, you gonna try to do that? I got you.
Where's old boy's
So this is a lot more slow pace compared to other matches because, like I said, it is gi. So you can grab onto sleeves and shit. You see, like he's going for a triangle right there. He was trying to choke me out.
I actually see like he's exhausting himself extremely.
So that's my game plan.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I figured. Because you can see him, he's weak.
I'm trying to make him get tired. Right now, look, you see his legs slowly start dying.
Bro.
He's 60 done.
Oh, Joe,
that's
my
part of the martial arts, though.
Hey, was his balls like on your forehead? Just be honest. Be honest, Mike.
No. They were in his pants. So right now, I'm just trying to get him tired. That's my whole point. Because I'm heavy, bro. I came in at 197. I cut 10 pounds, but I came back up.
How?
That's just.
I know
that's
my body, Mike.
This dude dropped and came back, and I don't think that's helping.
I don't think that's helping.
This guy's like an actor over here, dropping weight and like.
He's dedicated like Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Yo,
this looks. So what's happening? Is there like any particular move you're doing right here?
So right now, I'm just trying to put him on his back.
What is that called?
So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to flatten him out. You'll see me transition into mount right now. So right now he's just trying to fight. He's trying to hold on. I'm just trying to see. So now he's going to his back.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Luke. Hey, yo, put it here, bro. This show. Oh, I thought you was about to I thought you was about to come back down.
Do a pin blip.
So I thought you was about to be like, bang.
So right, pull a Rakishi.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay. Did you talk shit right here? Like, dang, I got you, baby. Nigga, you can't get me here, nigga.
Maldito perro.
Was he talking shit to you at this moment?
No. So what I look for is the heavy breathing, right? So when somebody starts going from now I know they're tired.
Is that the same thing in the bedroom? I mean, is that a technique you do universally? I'm just curious. So
all right. So once they start breathing heavily, then
once they start breathing heavily, I know they're tired. So now I start going for attacks.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
What I'm saying? So that was my game plan the whole time.
Nice.
Right.
Exhausting.
I knew he was a big guy. So like I'm a smaller guy, like I said. I knew he's a big guy, and big guys get tired quicker.
Yeah.
So I'm just heavier because I got more mass, but I know that they get tired. Big guys don't really have much cardio.
Yeah.
Like you've seen heavyweight fights.
He should have thought about that.
Word.
Yeah, so like right now he's just trying to fight back. He's just trying to get me off, and I'm just staying on him. That's all I'm doing. So what I'm doing now,
you got your legs crossed under him.
So that'll stop him from bridging. See how it becomes really hard to get me off because he has no power.
Yeah.
So I'm making sure my leg is underneath it, and I'm just trying to get his arms tired. He's pushing off. He keeps pushing off. See how he's pushing off my chest and shit like that. I'm just staying on top, right? And then the referee actually said, yo, it's close. Somebody do something. So when I heard that, I'm like, oh no, now I gotta go for that shit. So you see what I did with my sleeve there? See, I'm looking for the sleeve.
Yeah.
So what I did is actually use the sleeve to choke him out.
Oh, I thought you was trying to like pull something out the sleeve. Like did you have
some
like
brass knuckles out the sleeve?
He started punching like, nigga.
Wait, you're using your sleeve to choke him out?
Bro, you mean like
hold up. I did not know
did
that.
you like cover his mouth like a kidnapper or some shit?
You put a chloroform
you got a chloroform pack.
So you see how I'm looking for the sleeve?
Yeah, I see it. You grabbed it right there. Yeah.
So what that's called is something called an Ezekiel choke. So what you do is use a counter force on your sleeve. So look, my fist is literally in his. See how his neck is crooked? So what you do with that is you grab your sleeve and you take your fist and you make a counter force with your fist inside his throat. So when I heard the, I knew it was coming soon. So I just kept pushing farther and farther until he tapped.
I saw what you did. Oh, I get what you're saying. Who's Ezekiel, bro? I just want to know. Cause how the fuck he figured out about making this one little move right here?
See, I didn't know that you're allowed to use your gi as
Yeah, that's why I like the gi because you're able to do a lot of shit. Yeah, there's a lot more attacks with a gi, but the problem with no gi is it's becoming more popular. a lot more
I'm
popular.
saying with no gi, you could probably use any piece of clothing to choke them out.
But you gotta wear something specific though, right? Like
just spats, so like wrestling,
like an Under Armour thing.
Yeah, kind of like an Under Armour spats.
So like a leotard. Yeah.
No leotard. You don't see balls.
I'm just wondering.
No, you don't see balls. It's just like
it's called a singlet.
A singlet.
Yeah, singlet. Yeah, singlet. Yeah. But yeah, man. So pretty much what it is, like you grab your sleeve. So this is his neck, right? So it would be here. You grab your sleeve, and then you stick your fist inside his throat, and you just squeeze the fuck out of his neck. Yeah. So if he doesn't tap out, he passes out, or you break his esophagus. Yeah.
Damn, bro, you just trying to kill old boy. You was just trying to kill him, huh?
Well, that's the thing.
What if you would have killed him? Like your first challenge match, you're like, damn, I killed the guy. But then everybody's like, he won. And then everybody just walks away like nothing, and they just take him away in a fucking little stretcher, and everything's like, yo, he's dead. But everybody's like,
he won though.
Winner.
Like Mortal Kombat.
It's like Bloodsport.
Oh yeah, Bloodsport. Yeah.
Mike into like Van Damme and shit.
Doing splits on people's heads.
He's doing split kicks. So in jiu-jitsu, it's all about grappling and basically locking people into things, like choking people out. There's no other form, like there's no actual form of fighting in itself, like punching and kicks and stuff like that.
So striking. Short answer, so it's grappling, right? Okay. Joint locks, chokes, stuff like that. Now, like I said, it's progressing. The sport is progressing. MMA. So the greatest MMA fighter is considered the first Brazilian Jiu Jitsu fighter. I think his name was Roger Gracie.
Okay.
I think so. He was smacking motherfuckers when the UFC first started.
Yeah, I remember.
And there was no weight classes, right? So he was beating people that were like 100 pounds heavier than him.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The dude was unbelievable. But as the sport progressed, people started figuring out how to beat jiu-jitsu, right? So now mixed martial arts is wrestlers do the best in MMA because they have the basis for grappling.
Yeah.
You give them a few boxing classes and a few like Muay Thai classes, and they're a great fighter because they have that base of wrestling.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, 75%. Yeah, 75% of street fights end up on the ground.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So, if you don't have that skill, you're kind of fucked.
Up,
yeah, because if you get punched and you fall down, now it's two dimensions, bro. It's like being on the ground underneath somebody who can tap you out. There's nothing like it. You probably never felt like you never had somebody trying to choke you out. It's scary, bro. Yeah, I've been choked unconscious before.
Oh wow!
But it's because I didn't know what was happening, and then the fucking dude, and I thought it was gonna be scary. Like you see somebody get knocked out, and then they just fall down. They wake up. They're fucking like jiu-jitsu. Like once you get choked out, you feel yourself kind of like going, and then you just see everything go, and then you just wake up and you're like, what the fuck, But going back to like the MMA and stuff like that, jiu-jitsu is more grappling. It's joint locks, chokes. Now there is something called combat jiu-jitsu where you're allowed to slap.
Okay.
Right? So you slap and shit, and then the elevated form would be MMA, right?
Okay.
I suggest that most guys, even for self-defense, but even just for a great workout, should train MMA. Like mixture, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, and boxing.
Yeah.
Sambo, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a great form of physical fitness, right? It's a great exercise. You increase your heart rate, you lose fat, and then you got to combine it with the nutrition, the healing, the recovery, and all that stuff.
That's interesting.
Yeah, man.
No, there was one time where I was having a conversation with Mike, and we were just talking. He's just like the most practical form of martial arts, especially for self-defense, was jiu-jitsu. And I don't know if you guys saw on TikTok or in social media, a perfect example of how jiu-jitsu neutralizes a fight in a basketball court. Did you guys see that?
Oh, damn, that shit was crazy.
I don't think I see that.
Yeah, so here, I have the video.